Verse of the day comes out of 1 John 4, verse 8. I want to title this Lessons of Love, or Love Lessons. There is no fear in love, but perfect love drives out fear, because fear has something to do with punishment. The one who fears is now made perfect in love. See the person who refuses to love doesn't first thing know anything about God, because God is love. So you can't know him if you don't know how to love. And Ecclesiasticus says, if I can speak tongues without love, I am no one. Verse 7 tells us, Beloved, let us love one another, for love is of God. Paul understood, but he started by clarifying what love was. The believer's ability to love comes from knowing God. Anyone who loves is a child of God and knows God. 1 John 4:8 tells us that love is everything to God. So why us as believers, why are we not loving on each other and loving on the outside world instead of judging them? Why us as believers, why are we not walking in the light? Why are we not being an example of what the true love of God is? That's the only way the world is going to experience God. The world cannot experience God because their hearts are hardened. So God's example is for us to show love, to be love, to act in love, to walk in love. And I'm not talking about this fleshly love when you see someone and you desire them. And I'm not talking about that kind of love. I'm talking about the love that forgives 7 times 70. I'm talking about the love that will lay down his life for his brother. I'm talking about the type of love that doesn't hold grudges and always judges a person because they have a downfall, because they look or act like something that they're not familiar with. I'm not talking about that type of love, because that love is conditionally based off of what you want at that time. The unconditional love is based off of what God tells us to do, and that's to love no matter what, to show love. Love thy neighbor, love our enemies, love one another. This example of love should perfect itself in every relationship. And the ultimate love is in our marriages, our parenting, our friendship. That's the ultimate love. Once you get to that level of marriage, you should have perfected what love truly is and means. Well, guess what, fam? Don't get married. Do not get married unless you understand that love covers a multitude of sins. Love can change any situation. I think back at my grandparents and how they survived through the Great Depression and having 15 children and granddad working 3 jobs. I think back at how did they survive? Because I know granddad wasn't perfect. Grandma was close to it, but she wasn't perfect. She was a good woman of God. But they survived because of love, the godly love. My grandmother was a powerful woman of God. And she kept that family together by showing my grandfather love. And vice versa. He loved her too. He just had a different way of showing her. But he loved her. And this is what love is supposed to be like. We're supposed to think less of ourselves and more of others in love. Have a good one.